Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a form in Fusion 360. So in my past videos I showed you how to make a box, cylinder, sphere, torus, coil, and pipe. But those are just three-dimensional objects. Why don't try making your own? So if you're already in Fusion 360, please open it. And take time to pause in this video to get a mouse, especially for this videos, and preferably a mouse pad. Okay, since you have your mouse and your mouse pad, let's go up and click Create Form. And then this whole new toolbar comes up. So don't be freaked out if everything else just goes, it's fine. So you can create many things in form. A box. Oh, sorry about that. A box, a plane, cylinder, a quadball, and a face. You can also create a sphere, torus, pipe, and you can extrude, revolve, sleep, and loft just like you can with the other objects. So you have to start off with box, and as usual you have to pick your plane. Please be between the green and red lines. Start at the origin that's what I prefer. And we'll make this box 100 by 100. Since we're going to be making a cube, you can raise that till it's 100. So this, you can already tell this box looks a bit different than the other box I created in my past video. But here's the special thing about form. So you can click on different faces, just like you can in this. So I'm going to click here, right click, and it says edit form. Then you click on this, and boom. With form, you can change any object into anything you want it to be. Such as right now, if you look at the top, and here, I sink the roof of the box in a little, and it created this small bowl. With cylinders, it's a bit trickier. So Control Z that. And also with any of these, you can change any face or line or intersection between the box, cylinder, sphere, and all. I won't be going into every single one of these, but I will be going into some. So next we'll try quad ball. Pick your plane. If you don't like where the quad ball's placed, see how it's like right in the middle of the plane instead of above it, you can always move it. If you want the diameter something else, let's say 100, you can change it to anything. Just make sure it's not too big and you can't see it. You can highlight it, click, move or copy, then you can move it up. So now it's right on top of the plane. If you prefer it to be in the middle of the plane, it's your choice. I just like it being on top of the plane. So now, how about let's try, you can also, if you want to highlight more than one faces or lines or whatever, hold the shift and keep clicking, just like in File Explorer when you want to click multiple files. Then you right click and click edit form. You can stretch this out or make like a little cup thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now you have to rotate it. You can pretty much remove a form in any direction possible. And see, I moved in the opposite direction and I created this very weird bowl. So now I'm going to show you something that's really fun. If you want to keep this bowl, go ahead, or keep whatever you made. I'm going to Control Z that, which means undo. So next we're going to be creating a plane. Plane is just what you think it is, a plane. Like that is seriously all it is. I'm going to create a 200 by 200 plane. Then as soon as you click that, this should pop up, as well as length faces and width faces. So what you can do is, I want you to change this to about 25 on each side. And you see this grid comes up. The more width and length faces you add, the more you can edit, basically, in a smaller area. I'll show you that right now, what I mean. So, there, we made these little squares, and then we can edit the form by pushing and pulling it down. Let's say you want to make like a mini model of a landscape. You can do that by like, let's say you want to fill a few hills. Edit form. Oh. Sometimes you gotta try more than once. Let's say you want it like bigger, so it's a bit of a steeper hill. That's it. I have 2 hills. And you can also do a number. Just as I showed before, you can highlight multiple. If you have a mouse right now, then this part might be really easy. And there's lots of buttons to click. That's why I recommended a mouse. Let's say you wanted a bit of a cliff. So there you go. Now I'm going to show you if you only had 1, or I should say 2 width and length. So we can go back. Oh, I went too far. Let's make a plane, just as before, 200, 200. And instead of 25, you have to do 2. Then you can press OK. And you see how big an area this is? Sometimes you don't want to edit that far. And you want smaller areas so you can create more diverse. That's why you have to change the length and the width lines so you have more areas to edit. If I haven't told you this already, if you hold the scroll on your mouse, it allows you to pan. See how I'm panning right now and moving? Then if you shift and pan, you can orbit. These are very good shortcuts instead of you having to go down here all the time and clicking those. You can create many more things in here. I showed you how to create a box, plane, a quadball / sphere, and a quad ball. Sphere is different. Yeah. So a quad ball is basically more of an oval shape, while a sphere is a perfect sphere. So let's say you want to change the longitude and latitude. So longitude, you have to try 5. In latitude, 6. There, you can change those lines. Then as always, you can do the fun part and edit the form. So if you can pretty much have a quad ball and you can see the difference. Sphere is more rounded while quad ball is more oval-like, as I said before. So now you know how to create some forms. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to create all of these forms and how to use extrude, revolve, sweep, and loft in the form. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and do not forget to save.